struggle to find your motivation? I mean, we're all about the goals and resolutions on January 1st, but by the time it gets to March, sticking to what you said can be hard. This video is going to give you 3 steps you can use to stay motivated all year long so you can actually hit your goals. Plus, if you stick with me, I'll tell you how you can get my international best-selling book for free. I'm Lauren Golden here with a new episode of Free Mama TV, showing moms like you how to start and run a successful freelancing business from home. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new episode of Free Mama TV right here each and every Tuesday. Making New Year's resolutions or setting goals any time of the year is hardly a new concept. You've probably done this once or twice in your life, but how many times have you managed to stick to a resolution or make it all the way to meeting that goal? By the end of this video, you'll have 3 of my favorite tips designed to help you achieve everything you want. And by the way, this is part 1 of a 2-part series. In the next video, you'll get my best tips for making sure you know how to stick to your goals and resolutions on a day-by-day basis so that you're always working on the right things. Here we go. Do you remember the New Year's resolution you made for yourself last year or the year before? How many of them did you stick with for the entire month of January? And how many of them were you still sticking with in December? Have you ever made a New Year's resolution that you managed to keep for the whole year? If you struggle to keep your resolutions or to meet the goals you set for yourself, congratulations, you're in excellent company, because according to some studies, 92% of people give up on goals and resolutions. So what do the other 8% of people know? Well, how well do you remember your fairy tales? Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Goldilocks, and she was obsessed with finding things that were just right for her. And it turns out that she was pretty darn smart, which is why we named the Goldilocks Rule after her. Apparently, everyone's favorite fairy tale character was really onto something, and there are versions of the Goldilocks Rule in medicine, statistics, astrobiology, and more. Today, we'll focus on the cognitive science version of the rule, which is way more fun than the astrobiology one, if you ask me. The idea here is that the best goals should not be too big or too small. They should be just right. Think of it like this. If your goal is to exercise more, it's probably not the best idea to decide you're going to run 10 miles every day. You might somehow work up the stamina to get there for a day or two, but you'll probably exhaust yourself and give up. On the other hand, if you decide that the only change you'll make is to park further away from your destination, so you have to walk across the parking lot, you may find that you don't see enough of a change to make your exercise worth it. At the first sign of rain or snow, or when it's too hot and humid, you might just go back to your old spot right in front of the door. So for your business goals, you also want to go for the ones that are just right. You don't want to force yourself to contact 50 potential clients every single day, because you'll probably burn out and get discouraged pretty quickly. But you also don't want to choose a super small goal, like reaching out to 1 potential client a month, because it'll take you way too long to get any traction. Your just right goal might be contacting 1 to 3 people every weekday. That's just enough to make you work for it and keep you motivated without overwhelming you. You're not going to put in 4 hours of work every single night after a full day of work and caring for your kids, so don't pretend that you will. When you set a huge goal like that, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. On the flip side, if your goal is to put in 1 hour a week, you'll probably find yourself getting frustrated when you don't make any real progress. A just right goal might be 30 minutes of work every single night. One more example. Once you start earning money, you might be tempted to set the bar high. On the heels of your first win, it's super tempting to say, I'm going to earn $10,000 every month. But if you're starting with a single monthly contract for $400, you may struggle to hit that 10K in your first few months. And you don't want to feel like you're failing. Of course, you do want to stretch yourself. So don't decide that you just want to maintain $400 a month, because then you won't have anything to strive for. Here, your just right goal might be to hit $1,000 a month within 3 weeks. Not too big, not too small, just right. That way you can live happily ever after. Next up is accountability. The thing is, most of us need some form of external accountability to keep us on track, but it's sometimes really hard to admit our goals and resolutions to others. I mean, if you tell people about this crazy new thing you're doing, they might actually expect you to follow through and do it. Wait, that's a good thing. Listen, mama, you know full well that you're going to need support on this journey. Accountability is just another form of that support, and it'll help you actually reach the goals you've set for yourself. If you tap into the free mama community, you'll find tens of thousands of women who are all on your side. You can also turn to friends and family in the real world and have them help you as you put in the work. The point is, you don't have to do this all alone, and you really shouldn't try. Accountability is a key factor in actually accomplishing your goals. So put it to work for you. You are 95% more likely to be successful if you have someone holding you accountable to your goals. Do you have a coach or accountability partner? Tell me in the comments below. Finally, you've got to be focused on your why. Remember when you decided you wanted to work from home? Why did you make that decision? I'm guessing it had a little something to do with your little ones and the life you wanted to give them. Let your why be your driver and your motivator. Because the thing is, if you stay focused on the what, I want to work from home, it's going to be a lot harder to put in the time at your laptop after a long day at the office. When you're facing down 2 hours of work or Netflix and chill, you'll most likely be grabbing the remote. However, if you're tapped into your why, if you've really put in the time to figure out that you need to be home when your third grader walks in the door because she's really struggling with fractions and you want to make sure she gets it, you want to have the time to sit down with your teen every afternoon so that he knows you're always going to be on his side. You can't bear the thought of leaving your toddler in daycare till 5 p.m. Well, that why will keep you motivated and working hard, even when you'd rather pull the covers over your head. And now you know my 3 tips for how to stay motivated all year long. Your goals are super important, mama, not just for the life you want to create for your family, but for you personally. I've helped tens of thousands of women start a business from home and live the free mama life. And now I want to help you too, which is why I'm giving away my #1 international best-selling book for free. You can check out the link below to learn more and read all of the amazing reviews. Also, if you want to join a community of mamas just like you, I have a Facebook group where thousands of mamas come together for support and action-taking tips and motivation. As always, if you liked this video, please let me know by liking it below, subscribe, and share it with your fellow mamas. And comment below with hashtag #IamAFreeMama if this video helped you get clear on how to follow through with your goals. And be sure to check out part 2 of this video series in the next episode of Free Mama TV. Okie dokie. Okay. Here's your just right goal. Here. Dang it. One moment, please. Tell me in the oh shoot, and I lost where I was because she's really struggling. Struggling, not sluggling. Now that you know how, bam, we do it like that.